I think this is a great last pick for Boom. I really, really like their draft.
Slightly longer range on the Mars and lower cooldowns as well mean that the lane should probably be going in your favor.
Oh, this might be a nice trap here from Hokori in the river. They're gonna pop out of the tree line and Skem's gonna be the target. Maledict with the dagger is even gonna pop the Fairy Fire, but he will still tick out as Gardic finds first blood. Gardic bottom lane. Great shards positioning from Tims, just blocks off the escape from the Witch Doctor. Not going to go down just yet thanks to the stick. Has a Fairy Fire to play with as well if required, but Tim's been able to get in range for the snowball. Oh, it also might be Witch Doctor maybe setting up a bait as Analog's going to TP in. They've got the early Maledict onto FBZ, so the Death Prophet's going to be in some trouble here with the bounce back. The snowball not fast enough to be able to dodge the stun, but Yopaj, he wants to join the party as well. They've got the arena to be able to play with. Analog's already used his spells, so they're going to turn to the Pango, lining up the spear, getting the chain control, so they can bring him down with the damage follow-up thanks to the Death Prophet. I imagine once this next EXO is up for the Death Prophet, then maybe they'll consider about bringing FBs in mid to try and put some pressure on the tower.
Nicely done by Theolacor.
Rolling Thunder from Analog, going to split the middle. Not going to connect onto Skem as well, as Yopaj actually going to look for the kill onto the Nyx Assassin. One more swipe is going to be able to claim it, but he might be in some trouble as well with 2 points in the Maledict, and the damage that Analog is pumping out. Yopaj should end up going down to the last tick.
Oh, they're even going to steal this stack here. Jackie, he's starting to make the rotation back, and he'll scout it out, but not quickly enough. Lots of gold going
as well. Shards to block off Gardic. They'll be able to go back for the Witch Doctor after to get the kill onto Analog.
If they get the kill.
Spill. Oh, they won't even get it. Arcane Curse.
Oh,
That'll
no.
kill him in the end. So what do Hokori need to do to make the space?
Good question. I mean, I would be looking to commit a lot more onto this top side if I was them. 10 minutes in, Siege Creeper's up. Vitali has the Vladimir's offering for the additional damage bonus. You have to be careful of what you're giving up, though. I mean, you're going to probably lose your mid-tier 1, which is almost as bad.
Mid lane, a Rolling Thunder usage. Gardic's got the Death Ward as well to play with. Even Lumia's going to look to get involved as well. A lot of heroes from Hokori trying to shut down Yopaj. They should have the damage coming through for the Maledict, but Boom want to take the team fight.
And PA's
FBZ charging to the middle with the use of the Exo, but they will not be able to close the distance.
Up onto the high ground. Might be Tims that ends up popping it. It is.
Yeah, they got the high ground advantage. Theolacorp, Sentry Drop. They're going to go for Tali instead. Beautiful target to try and bring down to start the team fight, but they don't have the damage as Vitali.
They don't have the global.
Drops the black hole. No Analog's here as well with a follow-up. What a beautiful start from Hokori, bringing down 2 members with the first black hole of the game. And now Analog is trying to just get to Skem, who will be able to sidestep the remaining use of the Rolling Thunder.
Here we go, bottom side. They want to get this kill onto Vitali if they can. He's trying to bait out a little bit here, and they should be able to find him, maybe? On Tips, there we go. Just a little bit of vision being given. He went for a Aghanim Shard really early on onto the Enigma, so it's all about just pushing out the lane. Let Lumiere be the one to carry this game for us.
Mid lane, Yopaj once again. A jump onto the Painkalier. They're going to have the full control this time to bring down Analog, and this should be Roche.
Yopaj is on the hunt though. Free kill onto Gardic would be nice. Oh, maybe just a bit too close to the tier 1 tower to fully commit here.
They're going to go for it, it looks like, on Tims. The rest of Hokori aren't moving over to try and help out on the initial life of the Witch Doctor. But a spear from far just will clip him in the end, so Yopaj gets the finishing blow. They're still nearby, though, on rating, considering about trying to maybe snag the Aegis, but not going to be the case. There's a free Roche given over to Boom Esports.
They were out of Sentry Wards, so Skem just pops the dust just in case that cheeky little Nyx Assassin was playing nearby.
Top lane, Yopaj. A spear back onto Lumiere. It's going to look for a straight TP out. FBZ will not have a cancel. Great read from the Phantom Assassin. Looks like Theolacor will not be as fortunate to escape. So nonetheless, Boom... Oh, he'll make it work for it. So what in the jungle, giving him a lot of information on Boom. They see that Lumiere committed very heavily deep inside the triangle. Tim's going to try and start Yopaj with the instant follow-up. Just blows up the life of Lumiere. And now Hokori, they just need to get out. Gardic won't be able to make it with the TP. Analog will be fortunate enough that he's protected with the Rolling Thunder. If they look at the lane, they might see that the PA's here. They see the creeps dying. Oh no, that's so... The timing is so awkward. Lumi is going to TP out. So they should know a ward is nearby. There's no way to be able to jump up without it. So over to the triangle though, at Busy will at least get a kill onto Theolacor. The rest of Hokori starting to move over, but Jackie just one meld usage and Theolacor's health pool just evaporates. Oh, by the bottom outpost. Tim's just going to TP into a little bit of a surprise in Vitaly and Lumiere, but now Yopaj will look to join as well. Tim's buying some time thanks to the snowball, and Hokori, they need to get out because the rest of Boom are connecting as well.
Gotta deal with these Eidolons.
Arena's going to be laid down. An easy kill onto the Enigma. No messing around with the arena usage from Yopaj. Now inside the river, Analog will be able to at least follow up and kill off Tim, so we're 1-for-1 nonetheless.
They've just got complete vision with the gem being held onto by the Mars. Oh, Lumiere. He's hiding. Oh, they found him! Vac!
What? How? How does he know he's there? I don't get it.
There we go.
Very close. Analog playing with fire with the jump in. Deep inside the base they go, but Boom, not too worried with the lead they've been able to pick up as Analog. He might just die in the Rolling Thunder. Jackie's right-click damage, something that you have to be wary of.
And now it kind of feels like, yeah, you've got the PA back alive, but unless you've got a little bit more of that follow-up damage and more importantly the control, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to do anything here. They're pinging him out Vitaly.
Vitaly's going to do just that. They know exactly where he is. And Yopaj is nearby to get the jump. Roche, they do get the kill onto Hokori at least, but can they get out with their lives as well? As now with the Aegis advantage, Yopaj is going to look to jump into the middle. It's a Rolling Thunder with a follow-up stun from Theolacor as well. They'll get the first kill, but what more can they get out of his Jackie? Caught in the middle under the secret shop. Vitaly's going to jump into the middle, but the buyback used for the Global South, it'll stop the black hole, but still the fight. It's a decent start for Hokori. Bloomy is going to try and jump in and get the finishing blow, but he doesn't have enough damage. Yopaj will stay alive, and Jackie cleans up the rest of the components from the Radiant lineup.
Here we go. They're fully grouped together. They're looking to go for a smoke.
Dump in. FPZ insta with the BKB, and look, going to try and get on top of Jackie as well, but you got to get out now from Hokori. The initiation wasn't up to par of what you need to be able to turn that fire to potentially the game back around. And now, boom, they can look to catch up to some of the members as Vitaly caught out inside the Roche pit. Fall down, and the sole survivor is Lumiere.
They might still go for the safe route, considering what happened in their first series against OG. Losing from a winning situation twice.
Black hole with no cancel. Maybe you get another kill as well into a core. It's kind of what the fight needs to look like for Hokori. Oh, Vitaly will jump FBZ. You see how hesitant they are to heavily commit. Lumiere's going to now jump in. They've killed off the Death Prophet with ease. Can they get more? Lumiere's on to Scam. Okay, that can enable the black hole now. But where's the Enigma getting to the middle of the team fight? Lumiere's in some trouble. Yopaj, he's lacking the mana for the spear inside the arena. They'll still be able to bring down Jack off to the right side. And look at the damage from the TA jumping into the tree line. Do they have the vision onto Theolacor? The Nyx Assassin will be able to just scurry on away.
No, Jackie's just saved them a couple of times, these team fights. Vitaly just not quite there to be able to land that black hole with the silencer going down. They'll be able to get another. You really can't afford to be giving up this buyback on the PA, but you're probably going to be forced to.
So it is now 0%, says Daddy Gaben. So even before the Megas, says Analog.
I mean, all that they need to do on Boom is stick in
Scam is incredibly powerful.
Okay, he's gonna back. I'm sure that's what the comms was all about right there.
And the jump in. Might be able to blow up Vitaly for the moment. Tiding down the Enigma, but meanwhile, Jack in the middle of the fight. He's gonna go down. The damage from Lumiere was enough to kill off the Templar Assassin. Let's see if they can get more out of this though from Hokori. Global Silence. It's gonna enable Boom to continue to push on forward. Yopaj playing with FBZ slams away the life of Gardic, but they haven't addressed Lumiere, however. They'll clean off Tim's off to the right side, claiming the gem, potentially Skem's life as well, but they do not see the silencer teeping out in the tree line.
Yopaj up here.
Under the ward, gotta be cautious. The threat of the arena is gonna jump. Hex onto Vitaly, finds the opening, and they just blow up the Enigma, who's got a buyback and will look to rejoin, but they might just lose too many members before he's able to get back into this team fight. As Guardian's gonna go down as well. Lumi is still nearby, threatened with another initiation. He just bought the refresher as well. So the Phantom Assassin is not playing with a buyback. This is it. If they kill him off, this is game.
And commit everything that they can. Buyback just coming up on the Witch Doctor. You've got refresher available on PA as well.
They see Theolacor in the river. Jump through. You need every single member, and Hokori just not playing together. Awkward scenario for Hokori to be in. Do you stick around for Roche, or do you back up to defend?
I think they have to back off, and they might even get the dieback here out of Enigma. He's going to look to turn around in Black Hole, you would assume.
Well, he won't have an opening, though. There's still the threat of the global. Vitaly just has to hope that he can run away, but God, he will not be able to do so. A dieback for the Witch Doctrine.
Bit more of an aggressive move in the middle of a team fight just to be able to get the jump.
Gardic, Tim's a kickback. He'll try and make as much space and waste as much time as possible. They'll get the initial stun, but a beautiful snowball afterwards, dragging Jackie in. We'll be able to keep alive Jackie. Exo has been committed from Boom. They're going to try and get firm control of the base. Tim's as well. Another kickback onto Vitaly. You need the Enigma, and you won't have him for the last fight of the game. There's now Lumiere. He's going to go down as well. They've got a buyback on the Phantom Assassin, but they are against the world to be able to hold this 3-on-5. Tim's again. Oh, no. Oh, this goddamn scepter on the tusk. What an item, dude. And now also Yopaj clipping up the Phantom Assassin. One spear into the second. Follow-up is Boom. Will be able to find their first map victory of TI-11.
And it'll be a big sigh of relief coming through from them as well. When all else fails, go back to Boom Dota. And this was it in a nutshell. Yopaj with a comfort hero for mid. I think Boom have the better draft overall. I think they've got nothing to do with illusions.
Yeah, really nice individual plays coming out from Boom, just recognizing what they need to do whenever a team goes for these kind of lane-cutting shenanigans. Top lane, Tims will be able to find first blood, though, onto Lumiere.
Allow the tower to not take too much harassment. Very important that you're holding on to that one on Boom if possible. Just doing the little things that they can right now. With Hokori just looking to use the stun to disrupt a single last hit.
Top lane. FBC double skewer as well to shove away Gardic. Lumiere will still get the long raise, however.
And once again, all three lanes Boom favored right now. Not too often that you see a Timbersaw go a boots this early on just to be able to...
FBC! This lane continues on with the action.
FBC seems like they're considering going for an aggressive attempt here. Lumiere just moving on forward already. Gonna use the glimpse, but... Did you walk back inside that kinetic?
I might have. Cookie FBZ will be able to get out. Yopaj's going to tip in without the arena. Oh. The spear's not enough damage to be able to kill off Gardic. They're trying to rely on the phase boots to close the distance, but Analog's even got a tip in as well. Lines up a double coil. This was set up perfectly for Lumiere to be able to get the razors going, and they'll jump over down to the south as well to get rid of Tim. So some nice rotations coming out from Hokori, really starting to help out that top lane that wasn't looking good through the first couple of minutes. But another tower going the way of Hokori. This can now really enable them to start to push into the jungle and make it difficult for them to get full usage out of the empower, but FBZ,
that helps.
A jump in, a silence into the core is going to be able to prevent the skewer underneath the tier 2 tower. They'll have to follow up the Requiem as well, trying to break the coils as Boom, they're in trouble. FBZ is going to go down off to the left side. Lumi is able to catch up to another member as Analog. He can also clean up on Yopaj, who was trying to retreat back to the high ground. So now with Corey.
Yep. FBZ trying to cheat his way to a little bit of extra farm. They might be able to catch Gardic here, but actually skewers him into the static storm, and there's reinforcements coming too.
Yep. Which way do you retreat to? Down to the south? Well, that's where Analog's moving over, and if you go up top, you're going to run into Lumiere as well, so awkward to escape, and well, there will be no escape from FBZ.
He'll be a little late on his Blink Dagger, but maybe when Hokori are trying to siege forward, either onto the tier 2 or more importantly the high ground, that's when you can get the key Blink reveal and be able to pick off a target. It almost has to be the Shadow Fiend though, right? Puck seems pretty ineffective. You're always going to be able to get the phase shift off. Timber, tanky enough.
Oh, top lane, like FBZ. Beautifully done from Theolacor. The use of the Medetta being able to scout out the Magnus, playing in the tree line. Uh-oh, Jackie. Not again, not like this, dude. Theolacor is doing so much work on the Nyx Assassin. Another member that's scouted out. Oh, Jackie, they're going to make him work for it. Oh, no. This is the member that's been flawless so far from Boom. Just hoping that the Terrorblade can find the items and find the farm. First on the front, it's going to back up to the higher ground ward. They'll see Vitaly. They'll see Theolacor.
Just on one.
A jump in stun. They might be able to blow up Jackie. Doesn't get the Sunder off. The Vendetta damage enough to be able to kill off the Terrorblade. And you got to get out now on Boom. And unfortunately for FBZ, will not be able to do so. A beautiful jump in thanks to the Nyx Assassin. And they'll be rewarded with another kill as well, which hands over the jump to Hokori.
So that's going to be a tier 2 tower going down, and a nice little amount of net worth for him too. He needs to get back though. They're moving.
Oops, smoke's going to pop. Analog entering the higher ground. Core's only going to land on a one. Jack is going to enter the middle as well with incredible use of the arena and the Mortimer Kisses. Lumi is going to end up going down, but Boom need to get more out of this good side of their team fight. They're going to consider about going back to Analog next. Aeontis will be prop for the moment, and they will not be able to catch up to him. So in the end, Theolacor should still go down. Kill off the Nyx. They get anything more as Gardic should DP out, almost going down to Yopaj, but can Boom consider about Roche now?
I think they can. They've got the meta used. They know what's up. Still waiting in the wings is FBZ. Wants to be able to land that clutch RP, but he can't get caught out with these silences, and you've got to make sure that your vision game is on point and just let them get that for free.
Oh, what a silence! Instantly is his analog to prevent the skewer back, but they're still going to find it with a follow-up! Double spirit to the right clicks. Nyx will go down, but Hokori, they've looked to re-enter. Analog's going to be in with the coil, holding back Jackie for the moment. He's got some Sunder targets, and he's going to chuck it out onto Skem instead, so have fun, Mr. Captain. Good luck getting out of that one.
That's going to give them this second Roche. Idle pickup for them around these heavy committal ultimates. And they just cut the wave. No, they're going to go for another smoke. Vitaly, will he be fearless again?
They're under the wards. Oh, the vision advantage and the static storm, but they only bring down one. Up, he's going to be there with a follow-up damage. Jackie's trying to right-click into Lumiere at the moment, but he's not winning the man fight. Lumiere is just too far ahead with the advantage of the butterfly. Jackie cannot keep up with the right-click damage as they'll drag back another. What a skirmish for Corey.
Buyback, man. They can't right-click into it if the arena's up, but he just wasn't there.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack. Radiant's middle barracks.
Now, the cost is going to be their base. Full set of barracks mid. If you try and go for that RP and drag back, then Boom are going to be grouped up and could set up for a beautiful static storm because Blink's almost completed from Gardic.
He was almost there on Vitaly.
Skewer's going to clip onto Theolacor. Not the greatest start for them. Yopaj's going to try and play around with the arena. They've already lost Skem off the left side. Jackie's soloing down Lumiere at the moment. RP's going to buy him some extra time with the help of the MKB.
Satanic.
But Lumiere can try and turn around the Satanic. Requiem charge up as well. Jackie's killed off. Yopaj should be able to escape along with Tim's with the Whirling Death. We'll stop that TP in its tracks. You've got to be worried about this DD onto Lumiere as well.
They know. They saw the presence aura on the creep.
Tim's the first one forward. Theolacor's just going to jump up and try and drop the vision. They're onto FBZ. A couple of right clicks takes care of the Magnus, and all of a sudden, they've got firm control of the Triangle.
Top tower is under attack.
Oh, look at the Theolacor and Analog just blowing up one. Analog not concerned at all. Aeontis going to get popped. Vitaly will cover the retreat as well. So let's see if they can try and target him with the puck. Normally the disc was used. Yopaj gets initiation onto the Shadow Fiend with the Mortimer Kisses follow up as well, but they might be able to deal with the first slap at Lumiere. Trying to keep himself healthy thanks to the Satanic. They'll secure the kill, but can they set themselves up for round two? As Jackie's in trouble, a static storm layered down to prevent the Sunder. He's got a buyback, but no metamorphosis for the second life. And Hokori looks like they should be able to take this game to a very, very convincing victory for them as well. Very impressed with how they're able to perform with this lineup.